highly anticipated.
Yay.
Eric Roberson is here with me. My name is Ishay White, and we are rolling live from Jazz Night 2010. Tell us a little bit about what you're going to do for the people tonight.
Well, I have my crazy band with me tonight, and we're going to just have some fun, you know. We have 7 albums, and we're going to touch on each one and just try to give people a good time. Hopefully the kids get a chance to escape from their homework and stresses and just have a good time listening to some songs.
I'm excited.
I'm excited. You know, we first time in Syracuse.
Yeah.
You know, I always rooted for the basketball team, so you know it's time to come out here and rock a little bit out here.
Who's your favorite basketball player on the team? Do you have one?
Oh, Carmelo got y'all the ring, so it gotta. You know,
Carmelo.
and he's coming to the Knicks.
Carmelo's going.
And he's coming to the Knicks, so you know, I mean,
I didn't hear about that.
He's coming. He's coming.
You sure? Or is this hearsay?
Yeah. No, he's coming. I know for a fact. You know, it's gonna happen. We're gonna make it happen. You know.
He's still ours, though.
Of course. I mean, that's college and then professional. You know.
Shout out to Johnny Flynn. Johnny made it.
All right, Johnny Flynn.
Timberwolves, is it? I forget. I'm not really into sports.
Wow, Timberwolves. That's a
yeah, I
tough
think
time.
he made it.
All
Wes
right.
Johnson too. But anyway, back to you.
Yes.
You know what? I was just like doing a little research on some of your songs, and Softest Lips, I think it's called. Oh my goodness! When I heard that song, listen.
That's the get in trouble song.
It was on repeat for like 4 hours.
Okay.
Kid you not.
Okay.
And I was up studying. I said, you know what? I need something to study to. We got this jazz night coming up. Let me just figure out, you know, what I want to hear that night, what I'm feeling like. And I said, let me just play some of his songs. That is a beautiful
We'll be doing that song tonight, and you might want to slow dance with somebody. I can even excuse my drummer if you want to come out and dance with him.
What do you think?
He can walk off stage and.
Where's
you know,
which one's the drummer?
The drummer right there.
You down?
Yeah. He's gonna lead drums. He's actually.
He's gonna fill in for the drums.
Oh, I can do that.
All right.
All right.
Yes.
So what do you personally love about what it is that you do?
The opportunity to create. You know, to do what I love for a living is a blessing. You know, I try to pass that lesson on to as many people as I can. It's not an easy road. It hasn't been an easy road,
Right.
but to have my own studio where I can come up with my own ideas and tour the world singing what I love is a blessing. It really, really is. And you know, I made a decision when I was at Howard in my sophomore year.
Shout out to Howard.
H.U. stand up, wherever y'all at. I got signed to Warner Brothers, and there was really no looking back, you know. And from that point on, it was like I found out what I wanted to do and just focused on doing it. Yeah.
What's your favorite song? Do you have a favorite that you
Of mine?
of yours?
It's always a favorite song of the last album. The last album, I had a song called How Could She Do It that I think is my favorite off the last
Can you
album.
give us a sample?
Wow, how does that
Give us
song?
a-
We don't even
give
do
us
that
a quick
song.
Sample.
We don't even do that song. How Could She Do It? How does that song go?
This is VIP stuff going on right now. So
Yeah,
if
right.
you're watching, you are a very important person.
Matter of fact, we can just pan out and we can do a little quartet with the band.
Let's go for it. Come on. What you want me to beatbox in the back?
All right, there we go. What band? What you want to do? Play the guitar a little bit louder there. Pause that music for one quick second. We're gonna just do an impromptu of matter of fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into a song, and each person I want you guys to sing your instrument and what you play. So let's do Pretty Girl. Yeah, be watching.
Jumping. Ready?
Yeah. Pretty girl, to you always use your smile. Right. To get your way. Look, they all stop so they can listen. After a while, do you use your heart? Do you find that hard to do? Pretty girl. There we go. That's the Okay. Are you performing tonight?
I'm not performing. You know, I'm not really much of a. I like to sing, but I'm not really much of a performer when it comes to singing. You know?
You prefer to be behind scenes
just
and stuff?
let it flow.
Okay.
So I get all nervous. I
choke.
Get words. I'm so sorry. I'm so
Wow.
sorry. I'm nervous. I have to do that.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
So,
well, you know, the more you do it, the more you get out of that.
Is that
and,
what
you know,
that
and
is?
eventually it goes away.
have you ever had that feeling of fright, like in front of an audience? You just.
To be honest with you, I don't get nervous. I'm very blessed with that. I get very sleepy.
Sleepy.
I get very sleepy. If I was to sit down before a show that, let's say if I'm singing like the national anthem at a Syracuse basketball game, something like that, where I'm like, man, do I know all the words? I won't really get like butterflies, but if I sat down, I probably would doze off. Which isn't good with like practicing, you know, 'cause you gotta stay on. But only time I can really relate to like getting butterflies is like when I played like football when I was younger and stuff like that. Like before the game, I would remember those. As far as performing, it's kind of a fun opportunity, so I don't really get nervous.
You know what? I think that because football is such a physical sport, music is like a sport too, but it's emotional.
Right.
So it's a different connection, it's a different dynamic. So we're so excited to have you. You know, I'm excited for them, and I'm excited for me too. So I love Jazz Night. You guys, this is our, I don't know what number, but Black Artists League presents to you Jazz Night 2010 with Eric Roberson and his lovely band. They're all really cool people.
Very lovely.
Say what's up, everybody, to the camera.
Very lovely. Good. You can find me at ericrobersonmusic.com. Twitter is MusicFanFirst. Definitely follow me. MySpace and Facebook's all under the name Eric Roberson. Just come holla at me.
And I'm Ishay White. I'm an undergrad senior.
Graduating, all right. I know
Shout out to the seniors. Find me on Facebook. That's EESHE White. Ishay and Eric Roberson signing off. Peace.
If you do not know who I am, if your friend dragged you along and is at a game on TV or your favorite show or Grey's Anatomy just went off yesterday, if you want to know who I am, how you doing? My name is Eric Roberson. It's a pleasure to meet you this evening. That's right. I'm what is known as a singer, songwriter, producer, but also an independent artist. I've written songs for everybody and their mama. From Jill Scott to Will Downing to Will Smith to Music Soul Child to 112 to Carl Thomas, a whole slew of them, but we do our own albums. We're on album number 7. All albums are on sale over there. My father is actually over there. Wave your hands, Pop. Make sure you shake Pop's hand before you leave. They'll bring a blessing into your life. Ain't that right, baby? But you know, it was very interesting. I pride myself on being signed and dropped by every record label that's ever existed. But what happened was I wasn't happy with where I was as a songwriter producer. Everything was going great, but I had something on my heart to do, and I started putting out my albums as a hobby, and it turned into a career. And amazingly, our 7th album, MusicFanFirst, was nominated for a Grammy from people such as yourself, and I appreciate that from each and every one of y'all. But one thing I really want to talk about this evening is the song we're about to do right now. It was produced by an amazing, amazing, amazing person. A producer, singer, songwriter, MC, lyricist that passed away some years ago. Make some noise for the late, great Jay Dilla from Detroit one time. If you do not know who Jay Dilla is, please, when you leave here, if you do anything, please go Google his name. Listen to his music. He helped innovate a lot of stuff. Every reason why I get in front of a drum machine is inspired by what that brother did, from the stuff he did with A Tribe Called Quest, to the stuff he did with Busta Rhymes, to Erykah Badu, to D'Angelo, to his own group Slum Village. But the thing I want to say is that he passed away some years ago, but the beautiful thing out of this sad situation was he discovered what he loved, and he did what he loved to the day he died. I'm going to say that again. The sad thing was he died, but the beautiful thing was he discovered what he loved and did what he loved to the day he died. I say that because there may be someone in this room who has something on their spirit, something on their heart. And they're not doing it because they're afraid or they're worried of what people may say with their friends or their parents wanted them to major in this particular major. And if you are that person, I challenge you. I challenge you to follow your heart. Follow your spirit, because there are people losing their lives and still doing what they love. Make some noise for Jay Dilla. This song's entitled Pretty Girl. Here we go. The sexy part of the show. So if you came here with a lovely young lady, now is your time, fella, to close the deal. Yes. Now the single ones, we'll talk to y'all in a second, but if you came with somebody, this is the time we do something what we call the wave. Very simple procedure. Around and a squeeze.